Welcome back. Welcome back to another installment of Wind Down Wednesday. You know what I'm saying? So hey, welcome back everybody. First things what you gotta do. What we drinking on? Okay, what we drinking on? We drinking on these Coors Banquets. You know what I'm saying? One of the best beers in the game. You feel me? But yeah, hold on. Let me put it over here so I can see myself on this screen. That way I ain't hurt myself. I got this screen currently. What the fuck? Yeah, on top of camera. I can just. Yeah, I got it. Oh, shit. Hold on. My cord. This little ass cord. I can't wait to get a boom warm, man. I gotta be on my Facebook Market Warrior shit, but. Yeah, and I got some new vintage pieces pickups that I can't wait to show y'all on video. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Okay, everything's separated. I know why. Y'all probably don't even. It probably wasn't on the last video last Wednesday because I didn't have this problem. But I know why my mixing board wasn't connected to my computer, because I literally had to use. I will show y'all, but you probably can't see it. I had to use my Apple cord, the Apple USB-C cord. This is my lightning cord, but my Apple USB-C cord. I literally plugged that into it. It was strong enough to run to the computer, man, because clearly the Bluetooth and shit wasn't working. But oh yeah, back to what we was drinking. Oh yeah, the Coors Banquet. Let's get our first sips together. What y'all drinking on? Let me know in the comments. You know what I'm saying? But let's get our first sips together. Fresh seal. That shit was stout, boy. Woo! Put some hair in your chest. But as you can see, I'm in my fresh blue. You know what I'm saying? But nah, Nike, this jersey is a piece of shit, because it should not be coming off like this. But I did get on sale because Paul Goldschmidt left the team, so I was able to get two of these jerseys for like $20 a piece. So I can't complain. But it's still a piece of shit. So if any of you niggas that paid $100 for this shit and this shit was happening, yeah, this is a piece of shit. It should have been stitched on like the patch looked like it was stitched on. But hey, what the fuck do I know? But yeah, anyway, today's installment. My bad, I forgot. We exquisite. We exquisite. You know, I just had these just to monitor from time to time. I'm not actually being able to listen to the music, because if I put it on the output, excuse me, it will probably reverb into the microphone. I don't want to do it because I got it turned up, because I don't want to sit here and have the microphone. Well, it's gonna sound real loud for a second, but I don't want to sit this close to the microphone. So I turned the microphone up so I can sit here and project towards it. Or even lean back a little bit. Damn, my chair is squeaking like a mother. I know y'all tired of that. But yeah, today though, I definitely want to talk about the bricks and minifigs situation. Just touch on it lightly, and then also what else was it that I wanted to hit on? Let me see. Oh, they still say that I'm live. That was from Saturday. Oh, 6 days, 6 views. 6 days. 6 days ago, 6 views. Yeah, so I'm going to be a lot more consistent. I don't know if I should do a video every day or not, but let me go to this. It was, what in the Sweet Home, Alabama is this from Alabama Preach? Oh, man. 52-inch monitor. God damn. I didn't know this shit was getting bigger and bigger. Cardinal Central. I'm trying to find the video when I seen it. I should have clicked on it. But yeah, Carmelo Anthony getting 35 years. I ain't gonna lie, bro. You could have just like walked away, dog. Like, y'all can say whatever y'all want to say, but he could have just walked away, dog. Like, it wasn't. I think it was unnecessary to pull out a knife and stab. Yes, he might have been bigger than the nigga and 6 foot and all that, but bro, you could have just walked away, nigga. You at school, bro. For one, I'm surprised they even let you on campus with that shit in your bag. 2, you at a track meet. If that's not your team shit, then just bag up, or just be like, tell dude. You could have just told dude ass, nah, I'm with my folks over here. These my peoples. Like, I know I'm not running with y'all team. These just my people. That's the ones to holler at them for a minute. Like, if it was that big of an issue. But that was just real drastic. I ain't gonna lie. me personally, I think that was just real drastic. But hey, we can all agree to disagree. You know what I'm saying? I don't think everybody has to agree about what has to agree about it. The secrets of Owl, so why it should. Stanley Kubrick was killed because of that. That was his final straw. You know what I'm saying? That was his final damn straw. The Hollywood was like, you're not finna keep exposing this shit. You're not finna expose 2001 with you're not finna expose the moon landing with 2001: A Space Odyssey. What's his other movies? Hold on, let me look them up real quick. Let me look up his movies real quick. Oh, 2001: A Space Odyssey in 1968, and the moon landing was in 1969. Hey, to each his own. What's another movie that exposed some shit? I think it was. Let me see. Where was it at? Oh, Making the Shining. That was another one. You know, and the Insane Asylum. Think of that. Oh, The Dark Side of the Moon in 2002. That's what it says. But he died in 99, so I don't know how. He must have been working on that, and they killed him before then. And I'm trying to see what else they said. They said a few of them. I don't know about Full Metal Jacket. I can't remember. 2001: The Making of a Myth. Okay, now some of these other things are just documentaries with using Stanley Kubrick stuff in there. So, but yeah, I think the 2001: Space Odyssey and Eyes Wide Shut was like this it, motherfucker. You done too much. Cause I think he said he died to a heart thing or something like that. Same thing the way they did Pimp C. They say he died from a heart condition. So, but yeah, that's neither here nor there. If I find it, I'll find it and talk about it again. But yeah, I do want to go back to talking about the missing Lego. I'm looking at CoffeeZilla video, man. 1.4 million views in 6 hours. You knew once CoffeeZilla got a hold of that shit, it's over. So hey, Bricks and Minifigs CEO Ammon, whatever your last name is. Hey, you got the wrong person to make a video exposing you. There's two people I wouldn't want a video exposing me. That's number one, CoffeeZilla, and number two, Spencer Cornelia, when it comes to like financial shit too. Because they find every last detail down to it's like some of the best journalism in the world. It's better than the news, Northeast, West, South. Better than CNN, Central News Network. I think that's what that CNN stand for. I think so. Central News Network. Oh, Cable News Network. Oh, I was close. Cable News Network. But, bruh, like, you knew. I don't know why Bricks and Minifigs like did that shit. And then two, the biggest problem I have, bro, instead of just paying them like the $200,000, because that would have been a drop in the hat for y'all, because y'all would have made like $500,000 off the shit. Why not just pay them and just be like, all right, cool, get a good review, blah, 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 let this shit go over. But instead, y'all show y'all corruptedness. Not only exposing that company, specifically exposing y'all own company. Y'all tried to get Patreon to shut down his channel, and the CEO was like, no, I'm not going for that. Ignore what's going on over this screen. There's a lot of shit going on over here. I'm over here ripping movies and whatnot, so don't worry about that. You know, I'm trying to get more of the background. Like, just look at Cliffy. I've been had this since I was a kid, so, you know, it's always good to find him. Oh, and this Elmo too, bro. I finally can sell this Elmo for a lot of money. I know my ADHD kicking in on a Wednesday, I guess, because I can't stay on track to save my life. You know what I'm saying? This is my Elmo from when I was a kid, bro. Like, I think this is a Build-A-Bear. Yep. This is a Build-A-Bear stuffed from Sesame Street Official. Ain't nobody got an Elmo like this, and y'all ain't gonna never get another Elmo like this. So, but anyway. That's how Elmo used to sound. But anyway, back to what I was saying. He exposed his own company for being corrupt. He exposed the two dudes that came in there. Ben was the other guy's first name, and I forgot the other dude's name because he damn near fucking irrelevant because he ain't do shit. It was mostly, I think, Ben as, but that was like doing a hostile takeover. To my, yep, nope, we taking this store. Y'all got to get the fuck on. That's fucked up. Like after, like literally immediately after they got that big ass collection, Like, that shit was crazy. Then y'all didn't own up to the legal binding contract through the company. Just because it was with the franchise owners, it's still backed by the company. So the fact that y'all was like, oh, you know, we not abiding by that because that's not our name. Nigga, your name is on the paperwork legally in it. Like, it literally has you. Anytime you're dealing with a franchise, like, the corporation is still legally bound to that shit. It's just a franchise. So, you know, and then, so then moving on, Reckless Ben goes on to expose him and all that shit. Then now he's calling the cops. Now he got Utah involved, which that's a fucked up corporate corrupt ass state if I know it. Sound remind me of some, I don't, you know, it remind me of a particular religion of something, you know. But you know, that's none of my business. But definitely Utah really exposed Utah's corruption and the Mormons, which a lot of people kept bringing up the Mormons, but I don't know if the Mormons have anything to do with this. I don't know if Ben was Mormon or any of the people, the franchise owners was Mormon. That's why they was in Utah, even though most of the Mormons are in Utah. I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but the American Fork Police even exposed their damn selves, bro. Like, that was a whole nother thing in itself. They exposed they own they selves, like, literally. Got up there with that soft-spoken sheriff or patrolman or whatever the fuck he is. He got up there. Like, bro, nobody can hear you, bro. Put some bass in your voice. I don't even know how anybody take you serious if you get pulled over. If I'm just being 100, bro. But I respect all cops though, cause I don't like to be fucked with. But in all respect, you pulling somebody over, I'm surprised they wouldn't sit there and laugh at your face, to be 100, bro. Cause that shit was so damn soft spoken. I'm like, what the fuck this nigga think he is? Michael Jackson? I'm like, he had a podium. Somebody get this nigga a microphone. But anyway, that's a whole nother thing, corruption. And then when I went back and looked at they Google page showed more corruption. Motherfuckers was leaving reviews talking about they stopped me for nothing and then found something else to stop me. Basically, what they body cam exposed of what they was doing to Reckless Ben. And I appreciate Reckless Ben being in the sweet city of St. Louis, Missouri. Please come back again. You know what I'm saying? I seen you at the Arch Crowds that day. Please come back again. So then Ben started a GoFundMe and raised the money for it. Come now, he made his final video, but he did say he had episode 3, but he can't release it because they have a restraining order. How they got a restraining order without hearing Ben's side of the story is crazy beyond me, because I thought even when you got to get a restraining order, you still got to go to, both sides got to go to court and get that, it got to be upheld from both sides of the story. But apparently when you're a corporation going against the YouTube, that's my bad. I know y'all are just gonna be hurting this video, but this cord, man, I definitely got to get this boom on. But anyway, I guess just corporate, has it all. I guess they could just do it off rip whenever they feel like it and whatnot. So hey, more power not to them. That's fucked up. Because how the hell is corporate able to grant restraining orders and legal battles against him? He couldn't even serve papers. The police wouldn't serve the papers. All they literally had to do was say, well, you've been served. Voila. And if dude couldn't prove that they was fake or not at the time, even though they called the court and they proved it. I'm all over the place with this shit, but that's how this story was. It was all over the fucking place. It went from just, bro, give me my money or give them their money for these $200,000 worth of Legos, or give them back the Legos that y'all stole, to now we got this YouTuber that is so crazy he might he's harassing us, bomb threats, he has heroin. All these fake ass things that they was calling in, that shit got them locked up instantly for calling in false threats, false narratives. That is a felony. Had a regular person called that shit in, they would have got a felony for that shit. How does a corporation not have a felony for that? How does Ammon? I'm not trying to butcher your name on purpose. I'm genuinely just really don't know. I've heard it a couple times, but I'm not good with names. But Ammon, I think is his first name. Like, how are you not locked up for that? That is some fucked up shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Because had that been a regular person, like me or you, Motherfuckers would have been locked up with a felony. Talking about filing a false police report, calling in false calls. Like those are felony actions, and you can be sentenced to jail time for that shit. So how he's skating away from that, I don't know. That's fucked up. Falsely, like, man, it was so much going on with this story, and I was following this shit to the T, bro, because it was just. Also, when I look at them videos, man, I think I said this on the last video, but it really showed that, like, it's literally corporation versus the people. Like, it's literally corporation versus the people. Those billionaires and shit like that, those are corporations. They personally, themselves, the people like Elon, Jeff Bezos, Bill Gates, they themselves are not against us. Them, the corporation entity that their name is, that their companies is, that's who against the people. It's the companies. That's one thing I realized being in America is the only way you get ahead is becoming either an LLC or a corporation. Well, becoming a corporation. Because becoming an LLC really don't mean shit. It's just saying, hey, you can't sue me for my personal assets if I so happen to fuck you over and stuff like that. I'm doing all this shit through my business. My business has, that's not tied to me. You know what I'm saying? That's what people use LLCs as, like a legal backing type of deal. You know what I'm saying? Most of the time. But when it comes to corporations, S corps and all of that shit, incorporation and incorporated, that's when it's the real big dogs. Like, they in here like, man, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. You cool, fuck you, I'm out type of shit. You know what I'm saying? And then you might be cool only if you're gonna do these things, and then, or only if you a corporation like me. That's the only way you wind up cool on that same type of level. But hey, welcome to the United Corporation of, it's the United States of Corporation, of corporate. That's what it is. It's not the United States of America. It's the United States of Corporation, because that's all we are, as a corporation. We are corporations. Your birth certificate, your social security, those are corporations. Your phone number, your phone number is a 10 digit. I talked about this before. Your phone number is a 10 digit. Your social security number is 9 digits. 3, 2, 5, 9, 4, 9. That's how you get 9. 9 digits. You look back on the back and you see that little leather and like the account number. So your social security number would be the account number. The E, and then the numbers after is like a routing number. It's like a bank account. Your driver's license ID. I don't know if I can find it, but that is when they scan that. When the cops scan that shit, cha-ching, 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 cha-ching. That's all it goes off. When they scan your ID. When the cops pull you over, when they scan your ID, when you in court and you doing shit like that. All that cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. It's all it is it's just like a government, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, oh, cha-ching, cha-ching. Government paying me for taking this corporation. Oh, cool. Y'all gonna own these charges? Cool. We still gonna fuck them on the back end with the bond, and you gotta settle out these fees plus court fees plus these, and you gotta meet this requirement. If not, then you gonna be warrant for your arrest within 90 days and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's a whole lot more to this shit. But going back to the whole bricks and minifigs thing, after all that, so Ben got the GoFundMe. He raised over $445,000. That was the final total I seen when they reinstated the GoFundMe. After he made the last episode, the last video where he was like, he can't talk about said company, he can't do anything. He can't if he just saw us a fucking blink at him, or even to blow on him, instantly jail time, whole lawsuit thrown out, and they can take all their GoFundMe money. When he made that video, the GoFundMe was taken down. Or some ordinary gamers had to go on the Wayback Machine just to go in and look at it and be like, wait a minute, hold on. We got to look at the GoFundMe, everybody. You know what I'm saying? He did that. But now it's been reinstated from the news that I've seen, that has been reinstated. And that, my bad, I was parched. That has been reinstated. It was $445,000. That was with the GoFundMe. So it met the $200,000 or the $300,000 that they was doing, because they had $200,000 to recover the money for the Legos and $100,000 for like the legal fees and stuff. So now they got an extra $145,000. I hope they keep going until they hit $1 million. You know what I'm saying? Because man, that shit, but that exposed, if you didn't believe in corruption I hope this was the biggest wake up call to you ever, because this is just the tip of the iceberg. It is so much more corruption that goes on in between those lines that you wouldn't know unless you really would just hone in on it and would just like, yeah, I'm gonna just get all the corporation, I'm gonna get all the corruption. This just shows you who has the ball in a court. If you ain't got no corporation backing you, or you ain't got no lawyers that's willing to drag this shit out to the ends of hell on earth, you know what I'm saying? If you're not willing to be bad PR or none of that shit, then this is the business for you. It's the fuck people, basically. That's what it is. It's the go fuck yourself league. That's what I like to call it, because that's at the end of the day, that's what they wind up doing anyway. You know, all these corporations. It's a part of the game for them. It's the thrill. It's the makeshift shit that they made and all this stuff. They'd be like, oh, we can get people to subscribe to this, and this, and blah, 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 blah. You know? But I am glad to see that it's back up. To the previous store owners that got booted from the thing, I hope all blessings come to y'all as well, because y'all had absolutely nothing to do with this. And I respect that y'all even had the consignment and the legal documents for that, because, you know what I'm saying, giving them the money as the Legos sold. And y'all still got to keep stuff for yourself, for y'all store. But now that y'all store has been taken over, I hope y'all start your own Lego store outside of Bricks and Minifigs. You know what I'm saying? Any of you Lego people in the Lego community. I'm myself as a part of the Lego community. You can't tell, but I got a bunch of Lego cars. I still trying to get the F1 collection series. Like, I'm a huge Lego fan because I put this shit together. I even got a Lego Xbox 360, but it's not Lego specifically, but it's bricks and stuff like that. But yeah, that shit, corporation, corporate greed, corp, anything with a corp in it, good luck, because corporations basically have their ball in the court, because the United States is built on corporations. Slavery was a corporation. You know what I'm saying? The feds is a corporation. Well, it's a private corporation at that. It's not even a corporation. It's a private lending service, a private bank. You know what I'm saying? It's a private bank. The Federal Reserve is the only private bank in all of the country, maybe even the fucking world, if we being honest. But I think all the other federal banks of other countries as well is private as well too, because it's a long story with that too, about the banking history of that shit. So yeah, but nah, man, that's all I had to say. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the family. I hope y'all are doing well. I hope all blessings go to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Reckless Band, keep doing your thing, my boy. You know what I'm saying? Time to move on to the next story. Hey, Tommy G, I want you to get in on this too. I would want you to investigate them and go to their corporate and shit, because, you know what I'm saying? Tommy G, he be getting some good interviews too. You know what I'm saying? So, but CoffeeZilla, I gotta finish watching it. I started it, but I got like 45 minutes left. I ain't finished the whole 85-minute thing yet, but man, you keep doing what you're doing, the scam, exposing scammers and all that stuff. I'm gonna give Spencer a shout out too. He be doing it too with the financial thing. So, you know what I'm saying? Y'all keep doing those type of things on YouTube, because that investigative journalism is what we need most at this time. And in this time period ever, the most in the country is this type of investigative journalism from this point of view, because this is the story that most Americans are living right now. Everyday Americans like you and me are living this shit right now. They are stuck. No representation. Fighting. All that. It started with farmers. Farmers was doing this shit for a long time with Monsanto. Monsanto was having them, if you wasn't using our seeds, lawsuit. If you wasn't on natural land, you wasn't spraying pesticides, you wasn't doing the shit we doing. Mind you, they don't own the fucking land. They just came in and said, hey, y'all gotta abide by our rules now. We run the FDA. And it's like, no, how the fuck you run a federal organization? And like I said, I wholeheartedly go back to FDR. Not saying he did anything wrong, but a lot of these organizations and these little pity pat boy frats and hey, we going to this and that. We got this regulation, that regulation, blah, blah, blah. I still blame, what's his face for it? Yeah, federal Franklin D. Roosevelt, because he created this whole alphabet soup of shit where everybody got an organization. Shit, ask me, excuse me. Homeowners Association came out of there, which that's the most bullshit organization ever. How the fuck you gonna tell me about my neighborhood? Granted, I do see like the benefits of it, but it goes to a point to where people it's corruption and greed. You know what I'm saying? It's corruption and greed. You should not. You finding me $150 an hour because my grass ain't cut, or $150 a day because my grass is over 2 inches. Like, motherfucker, who finna sit there and cut when it's about to rain in the next day and it's gonna grow right back as fast? I'm not finna double time cut my grass when I need to just cut it on every 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? But, oh yeah, y'all see Joecuh peeking out. Ultra Instinct, you know what I'm saying? I had one that was like where it was moving. So I might animate this wallpaper and make it move and like all the little waves glitch up and stuff. That shit gonna be hard, but man, this Lenovo laptop is holding in there strong for me, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get that MacBook Neo though, even though I'm using it for school. But I might get the MacBook Air. It really just depends because of what I need for coding and stuff like that. So, because this computer is not strong enough. It's running these 3 monitors fine though, but that's because I also got this monitor folded down, and I also made sure when I'm over here looking for this in my lap. I also made sure when I got it, it was future proof. I can put another 16 gigabyte stick in here of RAM. Make it 32 gigs, probably update the NVMe storage, so I'm good on that. I'm good with the AMD process. I'm great with that. It's just this fucking Windows 11 is hot garbage. Like, that's why I'm focusing on going to Linux. Now I'm on my own fucking talk show about me now, so yeah. So, man, I'm definitely want to upgrade, do that shit. I definitely want to go back into the Mac ecosystem, even though I'm already pretty much in it, which I don't know why I didn't stick to it, but I just needed something, cheap, powerful. So then that marked up the box because it was Windows. So, if I got this exact same computer from Apple, really it had to be 2 things because it's a touchscreen 2-in-1. So I had to get a tablet. And anyway, but like I said, marketplace for $100. I got a 256 gigabytes, and I don't even know what generation it is. As you can see, it's just a single camera, but it still works. Runs iOS 26 flawlessly. Just need to be reset from time to time. Oh yeah, y'all see my PlayStation 2, and the players will control. Stay tuned for that. You know what I'm saying? Because we're gonna be doing some gaming videos, but they be on Life of Age though. I got some gaming videos, but they was trial and error runs. I'll probably put them up there just for the hell of it. But they was trial and error runs because, man, I could not get this board to do this and get the gameplay audio with that. And I had this I got a chat link cable to try and get the audio and all that stuff to sync up. So, yeah, but anyway, yeah, man, it's like I say, if anything y'all need to do, stay on the lookout for corruption, you know what I'm saying? And anybody dealing with police officers, record what you can. And always protect yourself. Remember your first 5 amendments. You know what I'm saying? I would say the freedom of speech is one of them too. With the whole chud situation thing, and that's a whole other thing we can talk about on Friday. Because that to me is the wildest thing ever. It's like everybody wants him, not everybody, but specific people wants him to get out. But it's like if he wasn't up. I don't know. It goes to a point to where like harassing people, you gonna find the right one. People are willing to risk it every day because of the situation we living in. You know what I'm saying? People are willing to say fuck it and just crash out. So the fact that it happened, it's unfortunate. Do I wish it will on him? No. You know what I'm saying? To me, my conspiracy brain, a part of my conspiracy brain, I think it's just he's like a government project that they're running and say, oh, how can we piss off black people even more? You know what I'm saying? To really get them going. And I think that's what it was. But then I did hear about the one that was like a clone, like the other one to be Chud that was like in Virginia or some shit. They got shot and died, which that was, fucked up. But hey, you can't just go around harassing people now. You know what I'm saying? Because like you said, you never know who you gonna find. It's somebody bigger, badder, stronger than you at all times like that. And I've learned that way young. There's always gonna be someone bigger, better, stronger, faster than you. I used to say that shit in sports. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't the tallest nigga on the field like when I played football. So I just had to use what I had. I mean, I started gaining speed, so I started using speed. If I didn't have speed, I used my routes. I got up on top of the nigga, separation. You know what I'm saying? You have to use your strengths against their weaknesses. If they fast, shit, what can be the fast person? Fluidness, breaking them down, breaking them off. You know what I'm saying? What if they can break down and do with you? What breaks that? In and out your routes. Get it and go. You know what I'm saying? In and out. Speed, acceleration. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta use what you're good at. Know what you're bad at. Use what you're good at. You know what I'm saying? Because it's nothing worse than a person that doesn't know what they're bad at, that thinks they're good at everything. You know what I'm saying? Until they meet that right one, and then their whole world is deflated because everybody's always around them and telling them, oh, you're good at this, you're great at that, you're good at this, good at that. No, you're not going to be good at everything. I'm not good at everything. That's reality. That's the world. That's, as you can tell, that's how it is. But yeah. So, on to our last drink. Oh, let me go and bring up the last week's word of the week. Last week's word of the week, or this week's word of the week. Because I ain't changed it yet. Because Friday ain't came. So, you got two Wind Down Wednesday episodes. So, now Wind Down Wednesday is ahead of Friday. But I ain't going to change the word. But remember, the word of the week is sovereignty. Let's bring it back up. Woo, woo. Let me see if I can bring up. Oh, yeah. Here you go. Ooh, excuse me. Shit. Let me bring it back up real quick. Oh, Rolling with Ace is 2 episodes behind. Ooh, shit. This week, word of the week, sovereignty. The meaning, supreme power or authority. Remember, that's what sovereignty, supreme power or authority. And mostly you want to do it with me yourself. The book of the week, The Way of the Superior Man. To all my young guys out there, to all the older guys out there, please read The Way of the Superior Man. It'll teach you about relationships. It'll teach you how to deal with self. It'll teach you how to deal with, just interactions, and how to not beat up on yourself when you don't meet the expectations that somebody else has set for you. I read that book, and I'm going back to reading it again. Like I said, I'm reading it again. I read that book 4 times, or 3 times, and this is my 4th time reading it again. I get something new out of it every time. So always be open to learning. Always be encouraging to others. Always be willing to stick a hand out and grow community. You know what I'm saying? To all you LGBT community out there, happy Pride Month, I guess. I think it's June. Yeah. Juneteenth is next Friday, so hey, we're gonna turn it up for that. Y'all might see I'm be in the parade, so I might record from it, or I might just record clips because I'm gonna be an inflatable duck. So hey, yeah, it'll be in Ferguson, Missouri, on West Florissant. So if y'all know, or if you want to come, be on that. The word. Oh, wow! I got the word of the week in here. This not even the actual word of the week. Let me clean this up. A little bit. Okay. Check them out. That's only 4. I need to update that because that's not all of them. Somehow it got rid of a lot of the names. But yeah, like I said, to all you good people out there, you know what I'm saying? Black, white, candy, stripe, whatever your orientation is, however you are. So remember, we're not against each other. It's the people, the 99% versus the 1%. And it's really not even no verses because we all hypnotized underneath spells from all the shit that they did and all that. Not like I said, they put spells in your food, they put it in everything, you know what I'm saying? But hey, what do you know? I'm just a nigga on the internet, a black nerd, I would say, as well. Because I got some nerdy geeky shit I definitely want to talk about. Especially with this Sony Watchman I had got for like $3 and it still worked. And then I got this mixtape deck recorder thing that like it got water damage on it. So I gotta crack it open and see what's not working and what's corroded and, you know, clean it up and get it back working. We're gonna have them 8 tracks in this month. No, but yeah, I got that PS3 I cleaned up and playing. I'm playing the PlayStation 2 right now, playing Midnight Club. I'm actually about to play that and record some gameplay for that. Man, this shit, right? Woo! Well, I'll be having too much fun, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, stay tuned for that. I think I was on stream when I was doing this, when I was recording this. So maybe I'm just recording a regular video of it. It might be an hour long while this is uploading. Yeah, for today. And like I don't want to keep y'all. I don't know why I be keeping y'all past overtime. You know what I'm saying? I could be having a lot to talk about. Once I can get in the camera and sit down and talk, man, my ADHD brain just take off and shoo to the moon and back. You know what I'm saying? Or really past the moon and nowhere around. I was watching a flat earth video about the guy was talking about how the sun goes into a figure 8. That's why we got night and day, which, hey, you know, until like, well, I don't even believe in the moon landing, so I could believe in flat earth technically because I really don't even believe that the moon landing was real. But like I said, we on a 3-dimensional plane. Elon Musk is trying to go to Mars, a 4th-dimensional plane, or the 4th planet from the sun. That's a 4D plane. That's how I look at the planets. When you look at the planets, look at them as dimensional planes. You got Venus, or I think that's Mercury, Venus, Mercury, Earth, third 3D, 3rd dimension from the. You know what I'm saying? We in a 3-dimensional. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna hold y'all long. That's a conversation for another day. Thanks for, you know, listening to me ramble, my ADHD and all that. I hope I find people like y'all because I don't want to feel crazy. Me and my cousin, we start a project, work on another project, start something, move something, but we got to keep going around. That's how I be in these conversations, stuff like that. But, you know what I'm saying? I hope it was entertaining. Hope you got something out of it. Hope you got some opinions about some things. Hope you gained a new perspective today. I would like to gain new perspectives from y'all, so let me know in the comments below. Yeah, until next time, you know what I'm saying? Deuces. You know what I'm saying? Let me turn this up, though. Hold on, I gotta do the song of the week. What it was, I gotta get y'all out of here to, Pluto Street. That's what it was. I had an OG Pluto Street. Let me get y'all out of here to that real quick. Hold on. Let me get y'all out of here today. Till next time.
Hey. Yeah. Top flow shit, no backdoor shit. Yeah. They don't know me in my hood cause I be out the way. Trapaholic in the dark of night, I made 1,000 plays. Found my place, I ain't rap about the blick around my waist. This that fuck the feds, listen to what I'm about to say. This that boom bap, this that welcome niggas to they tomb rap. Earl rap, wolf rap, howling at the moon rap. Wish a motherfucker would fuck with MF Doom rap. 2 claps, Glock a fist, some bullets in your new cap. Who is that? In the ski mask, spitting the truest raps. Pluto in the skinny pants, spitting on the coolest tracks. Coolest cat, profit from exotic, he be moving packs. Gotta watch his pockets, all the pocket watchers doing that. Loose lips,
let's take our last big sip together. Oh, there you go. Let's take our last big sip together.
Gotta get the bluest checks, blue racks, a few stacks. I even get the food stamps by any means necessary. You already knew that. Homie told me.
Till next time.
Play with me, get blue back. Try me if you want, but I don't think you wanna do that. True that. This that put a nigga on the news rap. I guess I call it doom bap. Guess I need some new raps. I ain't close to oligo to fathers. I'm the goon that started.